The legend of David Livingstone paints him as a saintly figure, a humble missionary who braved Africa's wilds to spread Christianity. But his own words, written along the mighty Zambezi River, tell a more complicated story. A letter home from the Zambezi, in 1858, as his boat struggled against the Zambezi's currents, Livingstone penned a letter back to England. "The people here live in fear of spirits and witch doctors," he wrote. "Yet their land is vast and fertile. If only they would embrace the gospel and British trade, this place could thrive." The ink dried, but the message was clear. Where he saw souls to save, others would soon see fortunes to claim. The struggle along the river. Livingstone's journey was far from easy. The Shona and Ndebele people, watching this foreign preacher navigate their lands, often turned him away. Droughts left him hungry, fever left him weak, and his mission plans faltered. He wrote of his frustrations, how chiefs resisted his teachings, how the Zambezi's unpredictable waters defied his progress. Yet he never doubted his mission. To him, the problem was always the people, never his own presence. A waterfall that roared like thunder. It was along this same Zambezi River that Livingstone first heard, then saw, one of Africa's greatest wonders. A thunderous curtain of water so immense he renamed it Victoria Falls in honor of his queen. "Scenes so lovely must have been gazed upon by angels in their flight," he wrote. But the local name, Mosiotunya, the smoke that thunders, had echoed through generations before Livingstone arrived. His act of renaming was more than exploration. It was the first quiet claim of empire. The unintended consequences. Livingstone didn't live to see the full impact of his work. He died in 1873, mourned as a hero. But his maps of the Zambezi, his notes on Zimbabwe's riches, and even his renaming of the falls didn't disappear. Men like Cecil Rhodes studied them. They saw a river to control, land to seize, and people to rule. Within years, British settlers arrived, guns in hand, Bibles in their pockets. The Zambezi became a colonial highway, and the falls, now Victoria, a symbol of conquest. The truth behind the myth. Missionaries like Livingstone believed they were doing good, but their work had consequences they never imagined. By dismissing African traditions, they gave Europe an excuse to take over. By mapping the Zambezi, they showed colonizers the way forward. By renaming the land, they began erasing its history. Livingstone's heart may have stayed in Africa, but his legacy was used to justify its conquest. His story isn't just one of faith and perseverance. It's also a reminder that even the purest intentions can pave the way for empire. And that's the part of his story too often left untold.